What's going on, team? So today we're going to run through a Pallof press variation. So instead of what we've previously gone through, which was a standing Pallof press with our feet square and together, today we're going to go through a Pallof press in a split stance. So here I've got my band tied to the rack at my desired resistance level. Now, to make it more difficult, you can either increase the weight of the band, or you can step further away from where the band is tied to the rack. Or the opposite of that, if you would like to regress the exercise, you can decrease the resistance of the band. So go to a lighter band or stand closer to the rack. Now for our setup, like I mentioned, we're going into a split stance. So we want our inside leg to be the one that steps forward. So here, I grab the band with two hands. I've got myself in a nice long split stance. All right, so I take a big step. My front foot's flat to the floor, and I sit my hips down towards the ground. So I sit my butt back and down so my front foot's flat on the floor. We don't want to be rocking forward onto our toes, all right? So chest nice and tall. So proud chest, drop our hips. So I pull that band out to the center of my chest, right in line with my sternum. From here, just like any other Pallof press variation that we've done, we just press that band out away from us, keeping in line with our starting point, and then we bring it back to our starting point there in the center of our chest. So I press out in a straight line and bring it back. So this is fantastic for our lateral stability through our trunk, and now our hips are also engaged. We're having to work on our balance. So that band's wanting to pull us over to our side. We want to resist that. Press that band out nice and straight. And when we do press it out, we don't want to let the band pull our hands towards the rack, thus defeating the purpose of the exercise. So we're working our trunk stability, so it's got to go straight out. It's going to be tough to resist there at the end point, and then we bring it back nice and slowly. Obviously, read your program carefully, because you will have to do the same amount of reps facing both directions. And just remember the key point: our inside leg is the leg that steps to the front.